Hi Patreons, and welcome back to Darvanalee Design Studio. Today we are here to start a new project. This was a gift from my lovely friend, and you've probably heard me mention her many times over on the YouTube channel, from the lovely Gail. She bought me this as a gift when Savannah went off to university, so this is going to have a lot of sentimentality to it once it's actually done. So the project that I'm talking about, it's called Round the Garden. It is a seasonal project. It's a woolfelt project, and this is the start of the series of woolfelt rambles. So I'll just show you the picture. This is what the finished product is going to look like. It is by Wendy Williams. So if you've been over on the YouTube channel and you've been following our Slow Stitching Saturday, you know that I've been working on the Birdsville cushion over there. Now I will be doing updates and little tidbits from that in this woolfelt rambles. But my plan, after talking with Gail for a little while, my plan is to, because it is seasonal, so it is Round the Garden and it is seasonal. So I thought what I would do is do one season every 3 months, and I would share all of my progress and everything with you. This is not even going to appear on the channel, YouTube channel at all. It may be see it on the, once it's finished up on the wall, but this is all going to be exclusively done here. So I have to have a little bit of a look. We're going into autumn, so I'm going to get what looks like the closest to the autumn one, and I'm thinking, just looking there, it may be the one with all the mushrooms in it. So we're going to be doing this one first. So basically I'm going to do each quarter as we go. All right, so I'm going to change the angle of the camera, and we're going to go through the kit and everything, see what we've got to do, look at different things that we have to do through it, and that will be pretty much what we'll go through today. And then I will do some cutting out and all that sort of stuff, and we'll get stuck into doing the construction. So my plan is to have that whole section done, because there's a lot of hand stitching and everything in there, but my plan is to have that whole section done by the time we click over into winter. All right, so let's get started. All right, so Round the Garden, I'm so excited to be doing this, and I'm just going to show you today, this is just sort of the introduction to the woolfelt rambles series that we're going to do. So we're just going to have a quick look through the pattern. As you can see, there is a lot to be done on this, and I have decided that I'm going to be starting with the tree. This one here sort of reminds me more of autumn. So basically this is just going to show you what we get into the kit. The next video that'll come out will be me doing some prep work, and then basically through the autumn months we are going to be working on that, and we are going to endeavor to get that section done. So it'll be the triangles and the houses and the little bits here and the tree that we're going to get done. All right, so that is what it's going to look like. Let's have a look at what we've got in the way of colors and felt and everything. So in the kit that I've got here, you can see we've got all the colors of the rainbow and all the wool felt that we need. Now I know that if I run out of anything, I can always just basically talk to Just Patchwork and get some more from them, because that's where this kit's come from. So you can see we've got some beautiful colors here to add to it, and we've got some greens, and there is that lime green that just is very jarring for me. I just don't like that green, but it is, you can see it quite prevalent throughout the pattern, which we'll have a closer look at in the moment. So you can see there that we've got lots of beautiful colors throughout this. Beautiful aubergine color there, and these deep pinks, that beautiful fuchsia, some dusty pink, some pale pink, and then we go into the oranges, burnt oranges, and a beautiful green. See, I would have preferred that green there on the cushion that I was doing, that is on the YouTube channel. Then we've got this beautiful green here, some larger pieces, so that obviously they'll be for the bigger bits in there, like the tree and the baskets and all that sort of stuff. All right, so they're the colors that we've got. Absolutely gorgeous. So let me just pop these back over here. And we'll get them back into the bag in just a moment. But I'll do that off camera so I'm not rustling for you. And then we've also got, I believe this is for the tree. So let me just bring this here so you can see this bit here. I believe this grey here is for the tree. Just get rid of the rustling. And maybe some of the basket and some of this tree here, because it is quite a large piece of felt. So we'll set that aside. And this is going to be my background fabric. But I'm not 100% sure if I like that background fabric. But it will definitely be very, very vibrant indeed. See, I'm not 100% sure, but do you know what? It's the kit that I got. It's what I'm going to go with. It's something different. It's outside my comfort zone, and I think it's going to look absolutely stunning on it. So we've got a big piece of fabric there. I'm assuming that it's 164 centimeters by 164 centimeters. I think those colors are going to look absolutely magical on there. So let's bring them across. So you can see those colors are really going to pop out on that backing fabric. So I'm looking forward to working with this. It's the biggest project to date from woolfelt. The series is going to be called Woolfelt Rambles. But yeah, I'm still not too sure about, I'm not sure about the green. I'm struggling with it, but I'm not sure about it, but we'll work it out, I'm sure. I'll just stick with it. I can always make it again on a different color. You never know. All right, so what do you get in your pattern? You get this pattern booklet, and it is a booklet, okay? It tells you what you need on the back. It's from 2015, it's copyrighted from then, so it's not a new pattern, but you can see here, it gives you all the instructions that you need on what you need to do. It also shows you the layout as well, a little bit closer. If I can get it to, so that's the inside cover. So we've got half of it. So we've got this half, giving you a close-up look of it, so you can see where everything's got to get placed. And you can see just here, we've got a lot of little hand embroidery that we're going to be doing around there as well. And a lot of that will probably be done off camera. I'll film it sort of little bits of pieces here and there, but for the most part we're going to be working on this part on camera and these parts on camera, and you know, stitch these down and all the rest of it. You can see here it gives you the layout, which is really well. I like it showing you the templates that you've got to use. And whip stitch, it's telling you pinwheels. It gives you a step-by-step guide of what you need to do, and basically I am just going to do the best that I can and get as much as I can done throughout the 3 months, because I've got 3 months to do that section. And yeah, and it gives you a little bit more close up. You can see how they've also quilted it as well. Now I'm thinking with this one, it ends up on the long arm machine. It will end up on the long arm machine, so there'll be some extra videos that will go along with this as we once we get to the end of it as well. So you can see there they've just done some micro stippling around it, and that just makes everything pop, and that's super easy. So I'll film all of that, so that's what you can expect from the series. So this will go into 2024. So it's going to go over a 12-month period where I'm endeavoring to get each season done in the season. Now, of course, I'm already a month behind, so it might be, you know, finishing up the autumn 1 month into winter. It just depends how much I can catch up on. At the time of filming this part, the intro to this series, I had not started. So we'll see where we end up. And you can see here we've got a nice close-up of what's happening over on the tree, and I already know how to do the leaves because we've done a lot of them on the cushion as well. And of course with Woolfelt Rambles there will be updates on the cushion as well. And here's the second part that to the circle, and so I will be starting on the tree, and you can see there's not a great deal of stuff to do in the tree. That's going to be pretty quick and easy to do. What's going to be time consuming is this piece here. We've got a lot of squares and stuff, so basically a lot of this will be done off the top, the quilt top, and they will just be done in hand, and then they'll be stitched down as we go. These mushrooms are just adorable, and the birdcage. Look at that flower bowl, that flower basket. Isn't that amazing? Like, it may take me a little bit longer, but the plan is to get as much as I can done in that season. And it gives you details all the way through of what you need to do, which is great. And then, of course, you've got all of your stitching guide and, you know, what you've got to do, where you've got to do it, what stitches you need to use. And from what I can see, there's colonial knots, reverse applique stitch, which is generally just a whip stitch, I think. I will have to look that one up. I'm not 100% sure. We've got some straight stitches. We've got just some, this will just be back stitch. Oh no, it's stem stitch. We've got there. So there is a lot of embroidery in this as well. So that may take a little bit longer to do it, but as I said, the 3 months block for each season, that's what I'm going to endeavour to do. Even if I only get it all stitched down and then I go back and do the embroidery a bit later on. So I'm hoping that you will enjoy this series, and as I said, if you're in Australia, this is available from Just Patchwork. At the time of filming this, I had not got any information about whether they ship overseas, but I will endeavour to find that out, and really looking forward to doing this. So it's going to be my biggest project to date that I have done, where it is this much detail and everything in it. So yeah, keep an eye out for the videos that will come up. The series is called Woolfelt Rambles, and it will be a very similar layout to our slow stitching Saturday, but this is not being seen at all over on the YouTube channel. And I have this going up, I believe I've got this going up the second Wednesday of each month, but that I will put up a calendar of when things are going up anyway, so keep an eye out for that. I do hope that you will join in the fun of making something like this. I will also leave a link down below to Wendy Williams' website, so you can go and support her if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, and I will leave some links down below for woolfelt that I have found on Amazon that has good ratings and whatnot. So yeah, I will leave where you can get some of that, and you can maybe do something on a smaller scale or join in the fun along the way. But if you do decide to do it, please support Wendy Williams by buying the pattern from her, and yeah, just show us some love. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. It is going to be a very interesting project, I think. What do you reckon? Leave me a comment down below. Are you excited to see this construction come together? And of course, Gail's being sneaky again, and she's going to wait for me to do the whole thing before she starts hers, so I better get a crack on. But she might actually, I'm going to challenge her to actually start after I've finished one section and see if she'll do that. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that Gail should do that? And hopefully she'll send me some pictures, and I can share the progress that she's making as well. But that will be entirely up to her. All right, so that is it from me today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Happy crafting. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.